Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Drug Enforcement Task Force arrests 2 individuals for illegal possession and trafficking of cocaine.
Also tonight, fires in Los Angeles continue to sweep across the land.
And high-achieving students receive a full-ride scholarship through a program for the underserved.
In good sports, the sails of the Marianas are full with winds of history and cultural education.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Opportunity is calling at Docomo Pacific. In partnership with the Workforce Investment Agency, join us for our job fair on Sunday, January 26 from 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at our Gualarai retail store. We're hiring 40 call center employees to join our Better Together family. Just bring your updated resume and photo ID to jumpstart your career. For more details, visit our social media pages. Docomo Pacific, Better Together.
I love Mariana's Coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Let your people know. When it comes to the pickle to chicken ratio, some people, they playing in your face, but not the McCrispy.
Half a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on January 15 from our studio on Capitol Hill.
Illegal cocaine distribution confirmed for the first time in years on this island. Juan Titano and Victoria Rejas have been placed under arrest for suspicion of cocaine distribution. On January the 7th, 2 separate covert operations were arranged and executed by a Drug Enforcement Task Force sting operation. DETF claims to have purchased $170 worth of cocaine, weighing approximately 3 grams from the 2 suspects who were said to have been working together. Simon Manicop, DPS, Acting Public Information Officer.
Our task force made a couple of arrests a couple weeks ago. They were charged for trafficking and possession of cocaine. This is, rarely we deal with cocaine. It's still being investigated. We are not sure how it made it into the community, how it was imported, how it was smuggled. I can confirm, though, that in the past, years back, we had cases where bricks of cocaine were washed ashore. One was found in Montego, and I recall there was a couple in the eastern part of the island that washed ashore. Yeah.
According to Manicop, the proven presence of cocaine on this island is a possible threat, but experience tells him that methamphetamine is the drug to be most alarmed about.
Like I said, this is the first case that we actually came across. There is that possibility, yes.
Does that frighten the police department?
We've dealt with cocaine in the past. I would say that crystal meth is still the choice, the drug of choice for.
And in court this morning, Victoria Rejas appeared for her preliminary hearing with Judge Ada Tenorio, only to have her case continued due to her attorney citing a conflict of interest. A new attorney will be appointed and the preliminary hearing will be scheduled for the coming days. Her alleged accomplice, Juan Reyes Taitanos' preliminary hearing was also delayed for an undisclosed reason.
Local mental health expert says a man arrested for indecent exposure needs more time to reach typical competency level. 25-year-old Jimmy Philip Kaipat is charged with indecent exposure in the second degree and disturbing the peace. In September of 2024, a competency evaluation was ordered by Judge Lillian Tenorio. Today, Kaipat appeared in front of Judge Joseph Camacho. Dr. Donald McLawhorn Jr., with a background in psychiatry, testified regarding Kaipat's mental state. Dr. McLawhorn says Kaipat is not at a typical therapeutical level, but within a few weeks, he may be there. The doctor requested the court for more time to determine if Kaipat can be restored to competency. On September 16, 2024, police say Kaipat exposed his genitals to a minor behind Gold Beach Hotel in Garapan. The victim told police that on the way home, walking from the bus stop, Kaipat was on the path, and when the victim passed by, Kaipat asked for oral sexual conduct and pulled his pants down. Police says the victim ran home and later confirmed Kaipat through photo identification. Kaipat remains in DOC custody. Status conference set for February 5.
Lucky to be living here on Saipan right now, where gentle breezes invite for a beautiful evening, while in my former home of Los Angeles, forecasters say a new round of fierce Santa Ana winds may ignite another series of California wildfires. There have been 3 major Los Angeles wildfires raging through the county during the past week. The Eaton fire has burned its way through much of the Altadena and Pasadena northern corridor of Los Angeles, abutting the San Gabriel Mountains, while evacuation orders have just ended for the Sunset Fire, which threatened the Hollywood Hills area, igniting the homes abutting the Runyon Canyon hiking area. But it was in the Santa Monica Mountain neighborhood of Pacific Palisades that this fiery series of events began on January 7th. It is an annual reality of Los Angelinos to brave the winter winds of the Santa Anas, hoping that there will be enough moisture and enough vigilance to not invite the spread of flames. But this year is different. Seasonal Santa Ana winds usually range from 20 to 30 miles per hour. This week's winds of more than 100 miles per hour fanned this inferno, causing burning embers to travel quickly, sparking more fires along the way. To date, more than 100,000 people have been and must remain under evacuation orders in case the fire reignites or continues to spread. More than 12,000 homes, businesses, schools, and other structures have been destroyed. More than 40,000 acres have burned. The death toll is gratefully only 25 people so far, but so many have been affected. My friends, Tim and Lori Carhart, live in the community of Lake Malibu.
We live 30 minutes north of Los Angeles, and we have so far survived the Palisades fire.
Yeah, we live up in the mountains in the Malibu, backside of Malibu, so the Malibu fire can come right and overwhelm us at any moment.
The view from their neighborhood is not much different than the view from Capitol Hill here, except it does have much less rainfall. The fire that you see is just over the hill and traveling in the area of the setting for the classic TV show. It's the Paramount Ranch for the show MASH.
It's been really strange just being here in our house with all of our stuff in our car, waiting to evacuate for the last week. We have had plumes of smoke coming over the mountain.
Over the mountain, right over the mountain. They're gigantic, like an atom bomb went off.
But yeah, the helicopters,
plumes of smoke.
Helicopters and the airplanes came and put the fire out. And so it's pretty normal here, except we're just sitting here with all of our china and pictures.
Waiting for the wind to change direction.
Yeah, tomorrow the winds are coming, so we'll let you know how that goes. Bye.
As of today, Los Angeles seems calm. The old fires are being contained, but new flames have been ignited in Ventura County, north of Los Angeles, and the winds, they're threatening to return.
Coming up, Saipan International has visitors come and go with reasons to come back.
And high-speed dolphins will be off to expand their horizons.
Opportunity is calling at Docomo Pacific. In partnership with the Workforce Investment Agency, join us for our job fair on Sunday, January 26 from 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at our Gualarai retail store. We're hiring 40 call center employees to join our Better Together family. Just bring your updated resume and photo ID to jumpstart your career. For more details, visit our social media pages. Docomo Pacific, Better Together.
Let your people know. When it comes to the pickle to chicken ratio, some people, they playing in your face, but not the McCrispy.
The king is back like prodigal. I gave him time, it's been too long. I never politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm the headline, the deadline. I'm a head time, the rare kind. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, master minor. Big time.
At Mariana's Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you. Just
Premium office space is available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Features include dedicated parking, fast internet, backup power, good water, and natural light throughout to go along with the very best views on Saipan. So don't settle for space when you can get peace and peace of mind. Call Hermosa Vista today at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in.
The Quest Bridge Scholarship Program matches high-achieving high school seniors with full rides to some of the most prestigious colleges and universities in the entire United States. For the coming school year, 2,627 Quest Bridge acceptees will attend 52 partner colleges from the United States, and a wonderfully disproportionate number of those accepted will be journeying into their future from the tiny island of Saipan. Quest Bridge offers to connect high-achieving students from low-income backgrounds with advanced educational opportunities and, in turn, expect them to contribute a rich diversity of perspectives and experiences to their college partners. Chaz Algier.
So Quest Bridge is an organization, I believe, out of California, and they give scholarships. They give 4-year scholarships to schools that apply to be a Quest Bridge school, and these are always high-end schools. This is like, among our kids, this is Penn, this is Stanford, Emory is on that list. There's just a ton of very high-end colleges and universities in the U.S. Yale is on that list, who make room available for Quest Bridge scholars, and the Quest Bridge scholars are going to be kids who, while at the highest level of academics for their high school classes, they also have a financial need, and so it tends to be underserved communities in the states and in the territories.
Every high school in the Marianas is eligible for QuestBridge scholarships, and Saipan Southern, SIS, Cagman, and Mount Carmel each had students selected for the coming semester. Marianas High School had 13 acceptances. 4 of them join us in conversation. Zimin Jin is a senior at Marianas High School. She was matched as a scholar by Boston College.
As a little kid, I really wanted to be off island after I graduate high school. That's been my dream, but I really didn't have any plans for after high school. Like, I just wanted to leave the island to seek more opportunities, and that's been like my major goal.
And what about your parents? Do they want you to go or do they want you to stay?
My parents, we did share the same ideas. They also thought that Saipan is a really small place and there's not much opportunities for me to advance further in life.
Zimin will major in child psychology and, yes, does plan to return to give back to her island.
At some point in my life, yes, for sure. But that's like in the very far future.
What is far to you?
Like maybe after I get my doctorate, maybe like in 12 years.
Zimin will not be alone at Boston College. She will be joined by classmate Jenny Zhang.
Actually, it's like QuestBridge. What you do is you really just rank like 15 colleges maximum, and like whichever college is willing to give you a full ride will choose you. And it just so happens that me and Zimin got into the same school, which is so amazing. Like, what are the chances?
The journey to a major U.S. college is a dream, not just for the students, but also for parents who wish only the best for their children.
I found out on the 2nd of December, which is what we call match day in QuestBridge.
Yeah.
And it was 7 a.m. in the morning. I decided to open my decision and I cried. I cried a lot with my dad because that's kind of a lot of money and that's a really good school.
Mr. Allgeier says that high-achieving students that don't match with the Quest program will still have the opportunity to receive scholarship offers from great colleges and universities apart from this program. This is not the only pathway to the future. Now, Kelly Zhang will be going to Stanford University with an interest in software engineering.
Yes, I'm a senior.
And
I'm going to Stanford.
You're going to where?
Stanford University.
It's a school in California.
And Prapti Mondal, attached to Boyden College in Maine, plans to be an attorney.
That's the plan because when I go to Boyden, I plan on majoring government and legal studies, basically like political science.
The challenge for anyone who grows up on a tiny island with a cultural identity of its own is to assimilate into a new environment.
I consider myself United States citizen, but I'm born and raised on my island, so this is my home. Saipan is my home.
So I feel like this applies to everyone who plans on going to college in the United States. Since we are in Saipan, it's kind of hard to like blend in with them. Even though we are US citizens, it's very different, right? So I think for us, we'll have like a little more obstacles to overcome when making new friendships, but at the same time, that's like our unique charms, right? I would say. What do you, Kelly?
I do agree with Prapti. This had actually been one of my worries since I opened my acceptance letter. To be honest, I really don't know like how many friends I'm able to make in college, but I'm hopeful that my schoolmates will be friendly and engaging, so I'm positive of that.
Let's leave it to the future attorney to state this so succinctly.
For me, I'm not like trying to find the same group of people I'm in. I don't feel more comfortable with one group than the other. I'm like at the end of the day, we're all here to finish school, accomplish our dreams or whatnot. So I think for me, instead of like identifying myself as an islander, an Asian community, I would like to explore, and maybe instead of the race that shocks me the most would be the culture, because even though there are Asians that might look like me, might be like me, I feel like the environment we grew up in is completely different.
When they heard that I got accepted to Boston College, they were verklempt. Yeah, they were really happy. They were like happier than me. They're really thankful for the scholarship that I got, and even until today, they're like the ones telling their friends, oh, my daughter got into Boston College with a full ride scholarship. But with me, I think I'm pretty chill about it.
Sometimes we look at Saipan as a tiny speck of land surrounded by oceans of difference from the rest of the world. But maybe some among us will avail the opportunities given to bridge that difference and, in time, lead us to a chiller place.
An Oregonian, a Guam legislator, and a biker are at Saipan International Airport. Sounds like the start of a joke, but it's not. Let's take a look at what they're up to. Family and local government officials weren't the only ones in attendance of the House and Senate inauguration. The event also brought in Tony Ada, a legislator from Guam.
And I came here to Saipan for the inauguration of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and I had such a great time. My time here is short, but hopefully we'll be back up again to continue our discussions and relationships with the CNMI government and the government of Guam.
Having some roots in Saipan, he sees the Marianas in Guam as one and hopes for more unity.
You know, there's so much similarities that you can't see the differences, and I think that's what's the beauty about the Mariana Islands, is our people are so together regardless if you come from Guam or you come from the CNMI, we're together as one, and that's what we got to need to do, is to continue that togetherness.
Being together is something Anton Camacho looks forward to. He's originally from here and moved away a few years ago.
I live in Oregon, coming out to visit. I was here for a couple weeks, a little over 2 weeks. Came for my grandpa's birthday and to celebrate, New Year's and some Christmas leftovers.
Since leaving the island, he's been back twice, both times around the holidays.
Christmas, I feel like, lasts a lot longer here. You're with family, you're in the house making food, enjoying each other's company. Out in the States, it's a lot more separated. I don't have a lot of family back home, back in Oregon, so it's quite a bit different, but I love it here. I think it's 1,000 times better to enjoy Christmas here than back in the States, just because I have so much more family here.
Knowing well that home is a nice place to come back to, John Costro flies in from Guam after attending the annual Bike Fest.
Harley Owners Group puts out a Bike Fest every year in January, and we were lucky enough to be invited out there with them. So me and a few of our guys from the Deep Side Motorcycle Club went out there to represent Saipan. It was an honor to be out there, and thankful for them to have us there and take care of us like that,
His personal history on bike riding dates back and continued after serving 8 years in the Marines.
So personally I've been into bikes for a long time, since dirt bikes, four-wheelers, since I was a kid. I bought my first bike in 2009 after my first deployment, and it's been in my life ever since. I've had bikes since then, so it's really a big part of my life.
Even after enjoying a fun event, the moment of touchdown to Saipan is still appreciated.
It's good to be back home. Love it over there, but it's great to be back home.
Welcome home, welcome back, welcome to Saipan. Adios and lelabo!
And coming up in Good Sports, we set sail on a double-hull canoe into the blue, sharing culture with the tourists and with the world.
A new international brand is coming soon, but why wait? Escape to paradise today at Mariana's Beach Resort on Saipan. For just $99 for two, enjoy an ocean view room with stunning views of the crystal clear waters. Relax by the swimming pools, Dip your toes in the sand and unwind with exclusive offers on breakfast and happy hour. Whether you're here for romance or relaxation, Mariana's Beach Resort is the perfect getaway. Special rates are for NMI and Guam residents. Some restrictions apply, but not many. Call 670-234-1234 and book your escape today.
Motivation isn't always easy to come by. Thankfully, there's one place that continues to ignite my willpower. This one place provides me with the knowledge and support I need to grow, so I can continue to become a better version of myself. This is where I discovered my passion, where I achieved successes that made me proud. It's home to where I improved my performance, seeing the opportunity in every challenge. And when doubt creeps inside and I think about giving up, I remember the heroes who've also called this place home. And just like them, I know that every last rep is always a beginning. No matter how hard it gets, nothing can stop me. I will always come back stronger because I'm part of a legacy.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenos sports fans, 500 Sails is not just a place to get a free canoe trip across the aquamarine lagoon. It is a cultural heritage institution that educates, celebrates, and invigorates.
India will soon graduate with a certificate from 500 Sails in traditional sailing and voyaging.
We got involved with 500 Sails because we really wanted to get involved with the local culture and to understand it far more better, and this was the perfect way of doing it.
Every single member of the human race shares DNA with ancestry from a seafaring culture.
We're an island nation, so the Brits, the Irish, we are an island nation, and a huge aspect of, particularly historically, our economy was based on ships and being in the ocean and traveling to all over the world.
Mario Benito, Master Navigator, is a firm believer in sharing the history of island navigation with the tourist community, trusting that their internet influence will stimulate more local youth in the exploration of their seafaring heritage.
We want to fight for seafaring culture, and we want to, show to the world that, we're still doing it in the Marianas. So we hope, they can take some videos and pictures and then, show to their friends, and then their friends, come back, come to Saipan and then visit us and keep on, expand our 500 Sail.
This couple from Hong Kong shot video on the trip that they will certainly share with their followers.
It's a very nice trip, yeah. My first time to experience the most traditional Saipan sailing experience. Yeah, very good. Yeah, the water is very clear. Yeah, it's a very nice weather. Everything is so good.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight, easy breezy with only a 20% chance of isolated showers, lows of around 78 degrees. Tomorrow, Thursday, also easy breezy with only a 20% chance of isolated showers with highs of 80 degrees and lows of around 78 degrees. Please note, CNMI, that there is still a rip current advisory through Friday, so please be vigilant in and on the water. The sun has set tonight at 6:06 p.m. and will rise tomorrow morning at 6:47 a.m. I'm just feeling lucky to be here on this beautiful island, and I will see you in the water, being alert, and on the land.
That's news, good sports, and weather. Thank you for joining us.
And we will see you again on Friday.